Thank you for joining me tonight. You have a live look at a severe thunderstorm moving through Jasper, Huntingburg, Schnellville, St. Anthony, and Hayesville in Indiana. This storm will be capable of producing hail up to 1 inch in diameter and wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. In addition to this storm out here in Indiana, we also have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for portions of Ohio and West Virginia, so we may see some severe storms spin up in Ohio. We also have a special weather statement in Ohio for a storm that is currently producing hail up to ½ inch in diameter size and wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. We even have a storm over here in Illinois that is currently producing a wind gust up to 40 miles per hour and ½ inch hail, and it may intensify as it approaches Carmi here, so we'll have to watch for that for sure. And then we also have some storms out here in California. This is a very widespread thing that we're going to be looking at tonight. We're going to be looking at storms in California. We're going to be looking at storms in Illinois and Indiana. We're going to be looking at storms in West Virginia. We have got a good chunk of the country under a strong to severe thunderstorm threat for tonight, and we're going to take a look at those. If you're not aware, I was live earlier with West Virginia severe weather. Right now, we're kind of chilling here with Indiana because it is the only severe thunderstorm that we have right now. I do think that this one off here near Carmi, Illinois could intensify, and I also think that the one that's out here near Mill Creek in West Virginia could actually intensify. In fact, this would not shock me if this one did get warned with a severe thunderstorm warning soon, so we'll watch out for that, and I did just now realize I'm not even full screen on my radar. Okay, great start, huh? But anyway, on a real note, we do have the potential to see a few severe thunderstorms tonight. It's not going to be anything crazy, but we have already seen tornado warnings and even a full-on severe weather outbreak earlier today in parts of Ohio. So we've already seen some crazy stuff. So even just a few more severe storms to add on to that will make this an even more special outbreak, right? So we are waiting for this next velocity update. We do have some weak rotation here, very weak rotation over Arlington, West Virginia right now. Not too much of a concern in terms of a tornadic threat, but we'll just go ahead and watch it anyway. Damaging winds could be possible with this anyway, though. And yeah, that kind of remains true with that new velocity scan. All right, so we'll bring it out back out here to Indiana, where this cell is capable of, again, producing hail up to 1 inch in diameter and wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Very low tornado threat with these. Very, very low. It's almost zero, in fact. So again, we also have this storm out here in Illinois. This one's doing more lightning, I'd say, than most of the other storms that we have right now. We do have this one on the Indiana-Kentucky border that's actually doing quite a bit of lightning, considering it's not really that strong in any other aspects. But, yeah, I mean, there you go. So anyway, we should get a new radar update pretty soon from this radar here in southwestern Indiana for these storms here. We could actually go ahead and talk about something we didn't talk about on the last stream, which is going to be the upcoming severe threat. Tomorrow, we have a slight risk of severe weather for portions of far northeastern Missouri, central Illinois, central Indiana, and far southwestern Ohio there. This is mainly going to be this is mainly going to be a wind and a hail threat. I don't know why I just went silent. It's mainly going to be a wind and a hail threat, but an isolated tornado cannot be ruled out here from Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana, maybe even just a slither of southern Iowa there. So we'll look out for that, but obviously, if you're not aware, the main day that we're seriously watching is Monday, where we already have a 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather for parts of Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas, Kansas, a sliver of Illinois there, and then a sliver of Texas. So that's what we're really looking for. In fact, I don't even think there is a sliver of Illinois. Yeah, there's not. But this is mainly going to be a damaging wind and large hail threat once again, but we are looking at the threat for some stronger tornadoes, which is something that people are going to need to be aware of, all right? It's not like these couple days that we're having right now where it's like, yeah, severe weather like damaging winds, large hail likely, and maybe a weak tornado possible. No, it's like we may see a few strong tornadoes. So I think that's the main reason that we do have this enhanced risk in place. An upgrade to a 4 out of 5 moderate risk would not totally shock me, considering how long we've had this enhanced risk for, and they're still sticking with it. But we just have to wait and see, you know. And then on Tuesday, we also have a slight risk, but that's not wanting to pop up right now. So we'll go back to the day one here. Take a look at the storms that we have ongoing. Again, we should get a new radar update here any second for this storm here near Jasper. And then also a storm back in far southeastern Illinois. By the way, those storms earlier that we were watching in West Virginia, that we were watching for the severe thunderstorm warning ones, we actually do have some new hail reports from those, and wind reports even. There is currently a tree down on Shiloh Road near Moatsville. So Moatsville, West Virginia, did take a pretty significant hit from some damaging winds, it seems. Got trees down over roads, so travel may be difficult. And the highest hailstone we've still gotten is going to be $half sized hail from Buckeye Lake, Ohio. We do have some hail reports from Indiana now, actually, from these storms down here in the southwest corner of the state. So these do have a history of producing large to very large hail. In fact, if we play it back, we can see for a while after I stopped streaming, they got kind of intense there. They may be some of the bigger hail makers that we've seen today, I'll be honest. New radar update, finally. Yeah, I mean, still a small hail core near Brettsville, but not nearly as impressive now in Indiana. And then this storm back here in Illinois, still got a decent hail core. A couple of hail cores, actually. Looks like we do have a special weather statement out here in Kentucky. I believe this is new. I think it is. That's going to be for 30-mile-per-hour winds and penny-sized hail for this storm here. Actually, this may not be new. Yeah, this is not new. I mean, it's relatively new, but not super new, like I was thinking. Let's go back out here to California. Yeah, really just your typical California atmospheric river event here. Nothing too shocking. Again, we do have one severe thunderstorm warning right now. If you're just now tuning in, there's a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Jasper, Huntingburg, and Schnellville in Indiana. For a storm that's currently capable of producing hail up to 1 inch in diameter and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. This is a weakening storm, though. Like I said earlier. There are some storms around it that are starting to intensify, though. This warning did just get condensed, by the way, and shrunk down to 0.75 inch in diameter hail. So they did keep the warning, but they did shrink the hail threat. And this no longer includes Huntingburg or Jasper. This is down to just Schnellville, St. Anthony, Siberia, and Norton. Our severe thunderstorm watch does expire in 7 minutes. The ones that we have left, anyway. We actually do have some intensification on the hail cores on these storms near Spencer in West Virginia. Nothing too crazy yet, though. Maybe some small hail. Yeah, I mean, this hail core, it's not nearly as impressive anymore, you guys. And the wind threat with this storm really isn't either. I mean, the wind threat was never really that impressive, but it's really died out here, you guys. Maybe gusts 25 to 30 miles per hour at times. Nothing too crazy. Again, the new storm I'm actually watching now is down here in southeast Illinois, because this is actually a pretty big hail core near Peoples. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Peoples, looks right. Again, those severe thunderstorm watches are going to expire in 5 minutes. Because the severe threats, it's pretty much done, you guys. For West Virginia, at least. Now we're really looking down here at the lower Midwest a little bit more. Should get a new radar update soon, so we can see the storm near Peoples. See what it does there in Illinois. We have some small hail there on that storm near Bicknell. We do have a new special weather statement that's going to be for 40 miles per hour in winds and half-inch hail. So it's looking like they're going to let this severe thunderstorm warning expire and then not continue it and then just keep this special weather statement here rather than a new severe thunderstorm warning. So areas like English, Sulphur, West Fork, Branchville, Tazewell, and Wickliffe in Indiana, you guys are now under the gun here for a moderate storm. It's a weakening storm. Yeah, this one near McLeansboro in Illinois, the hail core is really intensifying on it. A severe thunderstorm warning would not shock me for this storm here. So areas like Carmi, maybe as far southeast as Mount Vernon, be prepared for a severe thunderstorm warning soon. We actually do have some of these storms that were in West Virginia traveling into the northeast now. Not that intense, though, anymore. Okay, I guess the radar just wants to be broken. What is happening? I've deselected, I've changed the mode, what the heck? It's just done, huh? Okay. Cool. I can't look at any radars. Is my Wi-Fi out? Hold on, guys. Give me just a second here. And yeah, it looks like my Wi-Fi's crashed. Dang it. This is the worst time for my Wi-Fi to crash. Alright, we're back. Okay, I'm sorry we cut out there for a few seconds, you guys. My Wi-Fi just crashed there for a few seconds. We should be good to go, though, I'm hoping. You guys are going to have to let me know in the chat if it is still working, please. I'm really not sure. Should be working. I'm able to load the radar now. Of course, now that I say that, now I'm not. Dang it. Well, let's check here. Sorry, guys. We got some Wi-Fi struggles. Alright, we're back. For real this time, hopefully. Yes, okay, we're back for real. I don't know what happened. My Wi-Fi just cut out for like 10 seconds. Well, not 10 seconds. It was like a minute. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. New special weather statement here for Leavenworth and Corydon. It's for the storm in front of the storm that we're actually watching here. This one in front of it's now capable of producing 40-mile-per-hour winds and half-inch hail. So look out there. That is just to the west of Louisville, Kentucky. But anyway, as I was saying before my Wi-Fi cut out, I would be expecting a severe thunderstorm warning soon for the Carmi area. We do have a new special weather statement, by the way, out here in West Virginia. That is going to be the storm near Spencer that I was talking about earlier. It is capable of producing 40-mile-per-hour winds and half-inch hail. And our severe thunderstorm warning has been allowed to expire out there in southwestern Indiana, so we officially have no severe thunderstorm warnings. I don't think that's going to last for long, though. I'm pretty sure this one here is going to get warned soon for areas like Enfield, Springerton, maybe even Carmi. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened with my Wi-Fi. It's just all of a sudden I couldn't load radars, then I noticed the stream crashed. New radar scan, a little bit of de-intensification there. I don't know if that's a word, but on that storm here in southeast Illinois, in terms of its hail core. Still pretty impressive, though. And our severe thunderstorm watch has been allowed to expire there in West Virginia. So, let's see. Let me go ahead and update this stream title here, because it's not really severe weather coverage anymore. Still looking at strong storms, but not severe at the minute. I did not just fart. Alright. Updated the stream title there. Maybe something interesting in terms of rotation trying to happen here with our storm ahead of the one that we were watching. This one, as it approaches Corydon, it's really trying to do something there, I think. I don't think it's going to not concede. I don't think it's going to succeed in producing a tornado, but there is some minor, broad, weak rotation there. I'm putting all those adjectives on it because I want you guys to know it's not like an immediate tornado situation. It's very weak rotation, but it is there nonetheless. If you're just now tuning into the stream, we are looking at some strong thunderstorms here in portions of Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, even out into West Virginia here. We could see an isolated severe thunderstorm pop off here. We have had some severe thunderstorms this stream. But right now we are looking at some large hail, some damaging winds, maybe some minor rotation on a couple of these storms. Again, here's your outlook for Monday. This is the day that's actually going to be like a huge problem. It's not just that we have that enhanced risk. We have a hatched risk already. You don't see a day 3 hatched enhanced risk every day. And this, they always talk about how there's always the outbreak of the spring. I don't want to jump to conclusions this early, but this could be the outbreak if things do go right. Again, I want to emphasize if things do go right, okay? The past few severe weather events, huge nothing burgers. So this is not guaranteeing anything. It's telling us that there is a possible severe weather event. It's telling us that there is a possible tornado outbreak. But if things do go right for these storms, we could see the outbreak of the year. But you gotta understand, if things go wrong for these storms, this could be a giant cluster of rain. That's kind of what happened to the last 10% hatch risk that we had. It just turned into a huge bag of rain here. It only produced one tornado. It was small. It was weak anyway. That could be what we see this time around. Again, you know, you never know. You can't confirm anything until it actually happens in the weather industry. But as far as we can see, things are looking up for these storms. Things are looking very good here. In fact, if we actually just go ahead and take a look at, or not single-site radars, I want to go to the NAM. We take a look at the NAM here. It's going to paint us a really good picture here. So we see right now we're chilling. You know, maybe some showers out there, some thunderstorms. And you know what? It actually looks like the new scan of the NAM has not loaded yet. So we'll actually look at the HRRR. Oh, the HRRR doesn't go out far enough, does it? I guess it does. Oh, wow, it does really there at the end. So we can see right now we're chilling down here, right? Nothing going on. And then tomorrow we'll see that severe weather event sweep through the Midwest. The models are hinting at some stronger storms here towards central Illinois and central Indiana tomorrow that we're going to have to watch for. Specifically this one. All the models have like this random agreement that there will be a cell that goes near Urbana here that is capable of producing large-hail damaging winds, maybe an isolated tornado. It's weird. All the models agree on that cell. They don't all agree on it being exactly the same, but they all agree on there being a strong cell in that area. And then April 1st here, right? The morning of April 1st. This is the big day. This is Monday. We got some cells starting to pop off in southwest Missouri, southeast Kansas. And then eventually things explode into the Midwest. Areas like Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Iowa. You're getting slapped by these storms here. And then you go into the evening hours and that will start to pick up in the deep south. Areas like Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri. You're going to be under the gun here, you guys. And we could see some isolated cells. Like this is really bad. This is not a good look. Something like this, if this really does occur to the north of Springfield, this could be bad. Because that is a discrete, fully fledged supercell there. Ironically enough, very close to Joplin, Missouri. If you know, you know. And that could cause a problem. And it's not just that one. We have another one near Kansas City that could become discrete if this to the north doesn't cause a problem. We have a few of them in Oklahoma that could become discrete. We have a couple in Texas that could. All right. It all is going to depend on if these cells can become discrete enough. By the way, new severe thunderstorm warning, everybody. Let's get back to today. We have another one. Oh, dang it. I messed it up. I'm still getting used to doing this thing.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
There you go. It's official. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning for this storm I was talking about that would get severe warned. That's going to be for New Harmony, Indiana, Crossville, Illinois, Rapture, Poseyville, Wadesville, and Oliver in Indiana. Going to go ahead and update the stream title here. Severe weather coverage. Alright, you guys, so again, severe thunderstorm warning has now been issued for the Illinois-Indiana border area here. Right now, producing large hail, up to 1.25 inch hail near Crossville. So that's going to be for White County, Illinois, and then Posey and Gibson counties in Indiana. Again, that's going to be for 1.25 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Let's actually check up on the rotation. Yeah, I mean, it's fizzled out. It was never that impressive, but there was some minor rotation there for a little bit near Corydon in Kentucky. Or is that in Indiana? That's actually in Indiana. But yeah, I do think Monday could be intense. Again, I just want to point out here, let's actually take a look at another model. Let's take a look at, let's see, what about the NAM 12KM? Let's do that. It will be a little bit lower resolution, so even though a storm may not look intense, it could be. The NAM is showing that by tomorrow afternoon, we will start to see those cells pop up there in the Midwest, obviously. We get that severe weather event, possibly. And then it's not wanting to load. That's cool. Okay, never mind then. We won't look at the NAM. What about the wrap? I'm not even... I don't think I've ever looked at the wrap. Yeah, it doesn't even go far enough out. What about ECMWF? Oh, I'm dumb. I don't think they have a reflectivity option. I'm dumb. Sorry. Well, you know what? Here you go. Here's your update on the temperatures. Look how cold it is in the mountains right now. I know, duh, it's the mountains, but, considering that, hold on, let's go and play it ahead here. Okay, at this point, we can say that it will officially be April, and you're going to be seeing temps they're going to be in the negatives in some spots in April. Even for the mountains, that's a bit interesting. In fact, it could get down to like -5 in some spots. And then obviously you got your polar air up here in Canada and Alaska. And then at the same time that it'll be -5 degrees in Colorado, it'll be scorching down here. Well, not even scorching. I guess this is going to be the morning time. Let's put it into the afternoon. There we go. That is scorching. Well, the day that it's going to be -5 degrees in Colorado, it's going to be 105 degrees in Texas. 103 degrees there. Very sharp cutoff line. Kind of pokes right through the center of the Midwest. They're kind of the heart of the Midwest. Anyway, let's go back to the single site radars. Let's take a look at our storms. Wow, look at that. Near Phillipstown now. Large hail for sure, guys. Hello, Capt Nathan 31. I think we're going to end off the stream here, everybody, unless anybody has any questions about their location. Go ahead and get them in now. We are kind of just watching one storm. I'm getting a bit bored. We've been live for about half an hour. We've covered the upcoming events pretty well. It's been a good stream. So again, if you have any questions about your location, get them down there in the chat now. It will take me about 20 seconds to respond. Just made a Lego TIV too. That's awesome. But yeah, then we're going to end off the stream here. So thank you all for watching. We'll go live again later tonight if totally needed, but that's unlikely at this point. So, I will see you all next time. Peace. I said my piece too early.